What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out an outdoor security camera. It is the COOAU's bullet style outdoor security camera. Now, I've done a review of the COOAU's indoor pan and tilt style security camera, and it has been performing very well and has a very clear video due to the 2654 by 1512 pixel resolution, a lot clearer than those 1080p resolution security cameras. Now, it can be used outdoors as well, but because of all of these open ports in the back, you want to hang it or place it on the covered area so it won't get exposed to harsh weather. Now, this one, however, is made to withstand harsh weather and is rated IP66 waterproofing and has the same 4 megapixel HD 2654 by 1512 pixel resolution, and it is made for the outdoors, but of course it can still be used indoors as well. First, this is the bracket that comes with it with the two-way pivot points, and it can be mounted on the bottom of the camera or even on top of the camera. So the camera can be hung under a patio, for example, or on top of a structure, or even on the side of a wall. So the camera has one receiving screw hole on the top and two receiving screw holes on the bottom. And on the bottom we have the speaker and a micro SD card DVR underneath of the waterproof cover. In the rear we have the SMA connector for the 5 dBi antenna and the power cable, which consists of the power connector, the Ethernet port, and the reset switch. In the front, we have the camera lens in the middle and the traditional infrared LED light to see in complete darkness on the left, and a white LED light on the right. So when this white LED light is turned on, the camera will capture clear, detailed video in full color up to 98.4 feet at night, instead of the black and white video as with the traditional infrared LED light, where the subject may be too bright due to the reflection of the infrared light and appear like a photo negative and hard to make out the fine details of the subject. So the white LED light can be set to turn on at night and stay on till sunrise, just like the infrared LED light, or it can be set to turn on via motion detection and stay on for 1 minute and then turn off while the infrared light is still active. Or you can turn it on and off remotely via the phone app. And here we have the image sensor and also the microphone. So first, download the MIPC app, sign up and create an account, and follow the app instructions. It can be connected via Ethernet cable or via Wi-Fi. Once connected, the camera will show up as a thumbnail. In this case, I have named it Camera 3. Here I have the previous two indoor cameras, Camera 1 and Camera 2. So one of the main difference is the outdoor camera is a stationary camera and does not have the pan and tilt features like the indoor cameras. It does, however, have the same 4 megapixel HD resolution camera. It uses the smart H264 coding technology. It records footage via the app and can be saved into your camera roll. It also records to the SD card, and the recording parameters can be set in the settings to where it records continuously or just when motion is detected. At a normal recording mode where it records up to 4 days, superior recording mode where it records up to 10 days, and advanced recording mode where it will record up to 15 days with a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. And also to the cloud storage, but a subscription is required. The working temperature is -2 degrees Fahrenheit to 131 degree Fahrenheit, and Amazon Alexa is supported. Okay, so here we are in the garage and all of the lights are off, so it is completely dark. Now the garage door light just went on, so it focuses pretty fast. I'm going to turn on the garage interior lights. And there you go. Although all of the lights are on, there you go. There's the motion detect alarm. It sends the light as well. So even though all of the lights are on inside of the garage, the infrared light is still active and it is not considered daytime yet. So I'm going to go ahead and open the garage. It should switch over to daytime mode. And there you go, daytime mode, everything in color. All right, so we are in the front of the house now, and as you can see, it is completely dark. The infrared light has kicked in, and what you are looking at is the front of the yard, and you see the lamp post light in the middle of the yard. It is illuminating the front yard, so we are able to see everything pretty clearly. Now, the infrared light is doing all the work right now, so on the bottom of your screen, there's 6 icons, so we can turn on the speaker, or we can listen in to what's going on, but there's nothing going on. We can record, we can take a photo, we can also use the intercom, and we can play a alarm. And the final icon on the right, what looks like an equalizer, I'm going to go ahead and hit that. It'll bring up some of the settings that I can change while I'm in the video mode. So we can change the mode to auto, day or night. And on the second level, we are able to turn on the white light. All right, so it is on infrared mode at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that white light. There we go. And that will turn on the white light. And as you can see, now we are able to see things in color because that white light illuminates up to 98.4 feet away from the camera light source, and it will illuminate everything as if it was daytime. So even at night, you are able to see things in color, which is an excellent feature on this camera. So you see that rock that's up close on the left bottom corner there. We are able to make out the fine details of the rock. So let's go back to the infrared mode. And here we are back in the infrared mode, and as you can see, it's very hard to distinguish the fine details of that rock face because the infrared light is bouncing off of it and it is illuminating it as if it was like a photo negative. That's what I was talking about. So go back to the white light mode, turning on the white light, and it takes a couple of seconds to adjust, but check it out. You are able to see all of the fine details on an object. Very, very nice feature on this security camera. Okay, so here we are in the backyard once again. I wanted to demonstrate that white light versus the infrared light one more time without any lamp or any kind of outside light source. There's a light on inside of the house as you see on the right side there. I think that is the washroom. It is just a little light. It is not illuminating the backyard at all. So most of the power that we're seeing is from the infrared light bouncing off of the darkness and all of the objects. So you can see that the chair there, I placed that chair on purpose right in the middle of the shot. So we can see that the infrared is bouncing off of that chair and being illuminated so brightly that it almost looks like a photo negative. And that is what I wanted to show you once again. So here, I'm going to hit that equalizer type icon there for the settings, and I'm going to hit that white light to turn on the white light. And here we go. Takes a few seconds to adjust, but as you can see, the white light is on, illuminating the whole backyard. And as you can see, even the fencing all the way on the other side of the backyard is in brown color, in its natural brown color. And all the concrete, well, concrete is in gray color, so that is the color of the concrete. But look at the chair. You can see the fabric color of the chair, which is navy blue, and you can see the wood color of the chair. So that's the fine detail that I was talking about, where when you turn on the white light, you are able to see fine details. So when an intruder comes across your video and you capture the person passing by, and if you are just using infrared light, it is very hard to distinguish all of the facial features of the person because the infrared light is just bouncing off of it, just like how it is right now. I'm going to change it back to infrared light, and it takes a little while, and there you go, infrared light mode. So imagine that's a person passing by, and the facial features will be so bright that you are not going to be able to see it. So once again, white light is on, and now everything is in color as if it was in daytime. So another settings here on the pop-up, you are able to change from auto to day and night. The light on, you can change to infrared, white light, which we have it on right now, and also intelligent mode, where it will stay in the infrared mode until a motion is detected, and then the white light will turn on by itself, and it will stay on for 1 minute to capture whoever is intruding in color. So your video recording will have fine details. So that is the intelligent mode. I'm going to put it back to infrared mode. And on the bottom, you have the brightness, contrast, saturation, and sharpness. And you can reset it to factory default values, and you can hit close and remove the pop-up window. Now, in addition to be able to turn the white light on and off remotely on demand, we are also able to play a alarm tone remotely on demand as well. So right next to that equalizer icon, there is the bell icon. That is the alarm icon. And by hitting it, we are going to remotely play a alarm tone. So I'm going to hit it. There you go. That is the alarm tone. And on the top of the screen, an alarm countdown is turned on for 1 minute. So whenever you hit that icon, the alarm tone will sound for 1 minute and it will automatically stop. Unless you hit that alarm icon once again, stop it manually. Now, if you go into the settings, and the settings on the right top corner of the screen here, we are able to scroll down and go into the audible alarm setting, in which the beep has been checked. That is the minor warnings about intruding people and animals. So it plays a subtle ringtone, but we can change it over to the alarm tone, which is a strong warning about intruding people and animals, and hit save. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit that alarm icon once again and see what kind of a sound this one makes. Oh yeah, that'll scare away intruders and animals. Let me hit that icon once again. So this alarm can be sounded off remotely by hitting the alarm icon, or when a motion is detected as well. So it will scare off any intruder or animals that's crossing in front of the camera, which is a very nice feature as well. All right, so here we are in the front of the house, and it is a sunny day. There's some overhead clouds, but at the moment, the sun is shining down upon us, so everything is looking fantastically clear. And here we are in the smooth mode, as you can see on the right bottom. So let's go ahead and zoom in and check out how clear it is. So the tree branches are looking pretty blurry. You can still make out the tree branches, but because they lost all their leaves, you are barely able to see the individual tree branches. And scrolling down onto the rocks, you can kind of see the rocks, but they're still blurry. The bigger rocks you are able to see. And that trash can way on the other side, my neighbor's house, is looking pretty blurry. You can barely make out the white writing on there, just a little dot there. Scrolling over to the left, And taking a look at the lamp post, it is looking very blurry. It's got pixelations on the curvature of the lamp on the top. So that is smooth. And let's check out standard definition. There you go. We are in the standard definition mode and looks a little bit clearer. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Again, the blue trash can in my neighbor's house, you only can see a speck of dot in the middle. So basically very similar, but I think it is a little bit clearer amongst the branches there. So looking at the rocks, yeah, slightly better, I do believe, than smooth. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lamp post. Yeah, slightly better than smooth mode. You get a little bit more clearer video. So the lamp post is still pixelated, but you are able to make out that top piece on the lamp post a little bit better than the smooth mode. So let's check out the 4 megapixel mode. Took a little while to get in there, but oh, take a look at that. It is looking fantastic. Wow. Yeah, it is a lot clearer in the 4 megapixel mode. Let's go ahead and zoom in. So it takes a little while to zoom in and it kind of stutters a little bit. So that is the maximum zoom. And take a look at the trash can. You can kind of see that little white dot that has the wording on there. You can see it a little bit clearer right off the bat. And scrolling up, and wow, take a look at the branches. They're pretty nicely detailed. You can see individual branches with the 4 megapixel setting. So nice and clear definition here in the 4 megapixel resolution. And look at the rocks on the ground. You can almost make out individual rocks, the smaller rocks. The bigger rocks are very clear. There's a little solar light next to it. You can make that out as well. So very nice definition when you zoom in, but it does stutter a little bit. There you go. There's the lamp post, and the lamp post is looking fantastic, very smooth. You can clearly make out the top piece, and there's no pixelation on the curvature on the lamp post itself. So very, very nice resolution in the 4 megapixel mode. So this outdoor bullet style security camera by COOAU also has the two-way communication feature, just like the indoor pan and tilt camera, and all of the app notification alerts and email notification alerts when there is a motion detection or sound detection when those notifications are turned on. But one of the best features of this bullet security camera is the white LED light feature that acts as a security light in the intelligent mode, where it turns on when motion or sound is detected, which allows detailed, clear video to be captured in full color up to 98.4 feet at night. So that will conclude this video of the COOAU's bullet style outdoor security camera. Please check out my other video of the COOAU's indoor pan and tilt security camera for a more in-depth look at what the phone app has to offer in terms of the settings and also other features. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time. Scrolling up, and wow, take a look at the branches.